In this episode, we will be upgrading our tools, crafting some new recipes for our sanctuary, and, of course, getting a new monster for our sanctuary. If you have yet, be sure to like, subscribe down below, as there will be more content like this. And without further ado, let's get on with episode 3 of My Little Monsters. There we go. Hello, Ivan. Alright, so as you can see, or you can somewhat see it, our next task is the hardened metal axe. But before we do that, we're going to say hi to everyone. So without further ado, let's go over to the Monster Sanctuary. Alright, so here we are back in the Monster Sanctuary. Just for a quick recap, we have Ivan, the red Sasquatch. We got Duke, the reddish pink Mothman. And then over here sleeping, we got Jacqueline, our blue Mothman. Alright, so now that I've introduced you guys to everyone, I'm gonna go take care of these guys, and I'll see you guys back in the Evergrown. Alrighty, now that we are back in the Cryptic Creeks, that's what I meant to say, totally. Let's go do what we need to do. So, I'm gonna go talk to Iris, and I will see you in the Evergrown. Alrighty, now that we're in the Evergrown, even though it's a little hard to catch, all we need to do is get some young Everbark, which that's already done. And we are, of course, our metal axe. All we need is just some shadow granites, some stones, and some crystal. So, Jacqueline, you ready? I'm ready. Let's go get materials. And now that we have the crystals done, let us head back to go get the shadow granites. But of course, before we get shadow granites, since it's all here and whatnot, let's pick up some stone. So, I will see you once we got stone. And now that our stone is done, we can go into that cave over there and get some shadow granite. And now that we have everything we need, let's head back to Cryptic Creeks and go craft our hardened metal axe. And now that we are back in Cryptic Creeks, let's of course come over here. Come over to the hardened metal axe. As you can see, we have everything we need. Let's craft it. And we are done. And as you can see, we now have our new task, which I'll read it off, is the hardened metal pickaxe. Actually, here, let me pull it up here to make it a little easier. This is all the stuff that we need. So we need some young Everbark, shadow granite, and some crystals. So, let me close you down. Jacqueline, we're gonna go heal you up, and we're gonna go back to the Evergrown. Alrighty, now that we're back in the Evergrown, Jacqueline, I think we're gonna start off first. Let's go get some crystals. And now that our crystal is done, let's go chop down some of these trees, and I'll see you when we're done. Alrighty, as you can see, or somewhat see, we pretty much have all the Everbark done. And Jacqueline's getting low on light, so we're gonna go heal him up, and we'll be back once he has light again. Alrighty, now that Jacqueline has all the stars that he needs, you need to wake up because we're gonna get some shadow granite. Alrighty, now that we have everything that we need, Jacqueline, let's head back to Cryptic Creeks to go craft the pickaxe. Now that we're here back in Cryptic Creek, let's of course grab this, craft our pickaxe, and we are done. So now let's go talk to Clarence and see what he wants. You're doing pretty well for a greenhorn. Up next, you need to make a sin log. Says here monsters love to sit, especially on logs, so that's exciting. Get to it. Alright, so the stuff we need for the sin log, of course, is some everwood, sapling bark, normal wood, and some crystals. So, Jacqueline, let's go back to Evergrown and craft this log. And now that we're back in the Evergrown, of course, you know what we're starting with. You know what we're starting with? That's right. Let's go get crystals. And now that our crystal is done, let's go chop these trees down for some young everwood. Haha, just kidding, we're coming here to get some normal wood. So Jacqueline, let's get chopping. Our sapling bark is done, now let's go finish up the wood. Alright, and now that we have everything that we need, let's head back to go craft a sit log. Alright, so a quick note before we do begin. As you can see, I have adjusted my view bits and I can actually see this stuff. That's because I'm using Steam VR view. So pretty much, I'm now capturing what I see inside my headset, just so you can see this little thing right here. But anyways, let's come over to this area right here. Let us craft our sit-in log right here. Craft. And we are done. So, Jacqueline, let's head back to the Monster Sanctuary and go put it there. And now that we're back in our Monster Sanctuary, let us head over to our decoration mode. Let us grab the sit-in log. Then the sit log. Let's put it here, next to the water. And now pretty much we just sit here. And as you can see, our monster sits with us. Well, see, isn't that adorable? Alright, so I'm gonna take care of my monsters, and I'll see you back when we're back with Clarence. Nicely done, Greenhorn. Did you know that logs are actually monsters' second favorite kind of seat? Turns out they love picnic tables most of all, which convenience is exactly what you need to make next. Get to it. Alright, so like I said before, now that I'm using Steam VR view, it's a little more easier to see it. So as you can see, we need young everbark, wood, and boulder clay. What's surprising, no crystals. So first of all, let's go talk to Wilson to see what he needs. I knew I was right to reach out to you. Here's a recipe for wishing well. Whenever I see one, I like to think of my dreams and toss a coin. Couldn't hurt to have some extra luck. So why are we gonna sync recipes? I've never been busier, and I'm glad my general store and recipe plays a role in Cornelia's grand endeavor. But it's also dull. It's not really what I want to be doing. Well, what do you want to be doing? What I really want to be creative. Or whatever, yeah. What I really want is to be creative. What I really want is to design sets and props for movies. But Follywood is nowhere near here. And we don't even have a feeder, let alone a film studio. What is Follywood? Yeah, Follywood. Where they make the big movies like Make It to Midnight. The House of Film. The props, inspired by real story too. Continues to listen intently. It's where dreams don't just become real, they become larger in life. Where artists express the nature of the human condition through the magic of sound and movement pictures. Where teams of world-class talent collaborate to make their mark in history. And it's long as print the creek. No, I'm joking. So what can we do about it? Keep helping me bring my ideas to reality. You're supposed to be making a really awesome sanctuary, right? And that means decorating. I bet no one would notice if those decorations just happen to also be my prop designs. So what's the next prop? That's the force of primordial evil named the Wolf of Doom. That's the villain. I have some early ideas, but I need some inspiration. That sounds sick, no cap. Yeah, that's sick. Make a cool senior sanctuary. Crafting 10 unique decorations should be enough. That'll help me finish the recipe, and it'll prove that you have the skills. When you're done, I'll give it to you. Keep it between us. I got you, buddy. Just you wait. But now we're done. Let's go craft the picnic table. Alrighty, now that we're in the Evergrown, as you can see our list right here, let's go get those materials. Alrighty, now that we have our Everbark done, let's head back and go get some wood and boulder clay. Alrighty, as you can see, our boulder clay is done. Now let's go get the rest of the wood that we need. Alrighty, now that we have all of the things that we need, let's head back to craft the picnic table. There we go. We are doing good. Right. Let's come over here. And then... Alrighty, now that we're back in the Cryptic Creeks, let's come over here. Come craft the picnic table. And as you can see, we now have a picnic table. So, let's go put it in the Monster Sanctuary. And now that we're back in the Monster Sanctuary, of course, let's put our thing right here. Grab the picnic table. And then we'll put it... Let's put it right over here, you know, next to the grill. And of course, let's sit down. And as you can see next to us, there's our pet. So as you can see, simple. So, I'm going to take care of everyone, and I'll see you back at Clarence. It's that time again, Greenhorn. Gather materials for an upgrade kit, and we'll get your sanctuary another star. So as you can see, we have made it to the final piece of our 3-star sanctuary, the 3-star upgrade kit. So as you can see, we need some young wood, or as Everbarker to say, some wood, stone, and of course everyone's favorite, crystals. So, Jacqueline, we're gonna get you fully charged up over at the stone, and I will see you guys. Jacqueline to see, but trust me, he'll be awake. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the Evergrown. Alrighty, we are back in the Evergrown. As you can see, Jacqueline's awake. We got a bunch of stuff to do, and of course, we're gonna start with our all good favorites, crystals. You need to wake up, because we're gonna get some crystals. Alrighty, now that our crystals are done, let's go get some Everwood. Or I should say Everbark. You know, right here, Everbark. Let's go get it. And that's all the stuff we need for young Everbark, so... We have an easy access over there. Let's go get our wood and stone. Alright, come on. Can we do it? We're almost there. We were so close. We just need a couple more wood, but we're gonna get Jacqueline recharged up, and I'll see you when we finish up the wood. And after a quick recharge and all the wood collected, now it's time for the stone. And as you can see, we now have everything that we need for the 3-star upgrade kit, so let's go craft it and get our 3rd star for the sanctuary. Alrighty, now that we're here in Cryptic Creeks, let's of course come over here. Come over to the upgrade kits and craft the 3-star upgrade kit. And now that that is all done, we gotta walk over here, you know, walk. Come over to Clarence, and he's gonna tell us what we need to do. Have you made a send log, picnic table, and an upgrade kit? Or have you been sitting around? Ha 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 ha. Will you be surprised? I got it all. 3-star sanctuary complete. So our new addition, we've got the lake. We got some new recipes. And of course, we're gonna have a new addition to our collection. So, let's of course come over here and get our new egg. So let's come over to Penny. She's gonna tell us, yes, we got a free egg. So, I will see you when we're in the sanctuary. Alright, so now that we're in the sanctuary, as you see, we now have 3 stars. We have the lovely leg over there. Before we go put our egg in, let's go take care of our pets, and I will be back. There we go. Alright, so our pet's now taken care of. Duke has become a child, so good for Duke. Alrighty, Jacqueline, what are you hoping for this time? Good answer. Let's see if you're correct. So first of all, we got a blue monster. So you got a blue buddy. You got a blue chupacabra named Duchess. Is this what you wanted? The Yonins probably say no, but I don't know the answer because I'm not Future Smash. But yeah, let's head back to Clarence, go talk to him, and then I'll come back here for a surprise. Here we are. You've proven yourself to be a valuable part of Cornelius' plan. Almost feels wrong to call you Greenhorn, but the work isn't finished. Are you getting sentimental? No. Okay, just checking. Alright, so that's up again. You tell me, have you read Cornelius' 500 Rules of Cryptic Caretaking? It's a page turner. I keep it on my nightstand. Yeah, I have every word memorized. Duh. There you go. Well, you should remember that Rule 117.s declares that monsters ought to be introduced to the joy of music in order to live their best lives. So you get to make your monsters instruments. Ain't that fun? They can play music. They gonna drop the bass. They gonna sing. They gonna drum. Cornelius says so, and I believe. And make the tools so you can get the materials you need to make instruments in the first place. Alright, so as you can see, we now have stuff for 4-star Sanctuary, but that's gonna be for next episode. But for now, let's head back to the Sanctuary. That's what it was. Let's head back to the Sanctuary so I can tell you what's gonna happen next. Alright, so before we begin on what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna take care of the monsters, and I'll come back to you when they've all been taken care of. Alright, now that we are done with all of that, Jacqueline, I'll see you in a bit. Duke, it's time for you to get a name. So without further ado, let's go name Duke. Now that we're here in the Exceptional Cryptics, we would like to rename our monster. And this name is of course courtesy of the wonderful Cuttlefish. And he gave us the name of Cherry. So Duke is now Cherry Mothman, which kind of makes sense because it looks like a cherry, to be honest. So you know, Cherry. And of course, before we go do that, let's of course claim our free shirt, since we now have a Chupacabra. So as you can see here, here's the shirt. So we now own all of these shirts now. And then all of these other stuff, you know, you gotta pay up tokens, which, if you look right here, we can't afford that, so we don't need that. And that will do it for this episode. As you saw, we got enough stuff done. But before we talk about what we did, let's go say hello to the family. So of course, over here, we got Ivan, the red Sasquatch. Look at him swimming around. We also got Duchess, our newest member of the family, who is also swimming around. Right behind them, we got Cherry, who used to be Duke, the Cherry Mothman. And of course, over here, we have the wonderful Jacqueline. It seems like all these guys love to swim. But yeah, as you saw, we got the sitting bench done, we got the picnic table, and we have completed everything we need for 3 stars. So up next will be the 4-star Sanctuary, which will be next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't yet, be sure to like, subscribe down below as there will be more content like this. Click over here to see this month's recent video. And have you seen the last episode of My Little Monsters? If not, right over here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.